Whether you're trying to prevent shadow IT or just want to know which tools your employees are using, InvGate Insight is here to help. Hi, Matt Beran, Product Specialist at InvGate. With InvGate Insight, you can keep track of the various products and tools that your employees are using and adding to your network. Before we get started, you can always grab a trial instance of our software at try.invgate.com and follow along, or you can find the link in the description below. The first step to tracking assets, including software and hardware that's joined to your network, is to get all your assets reporting to InvGate Insight. We have a video called 24 Hours to a Complete Inventory that walks through this whole setup on a free trial. Once you've got that set up, you'll have all your computers and their software tracked in InvGate Insight. So for example, here are all of the assets that I've got tracked in my InvGate Insight instance. Here's asset 005. I can see all the hardware and software that's associated with this asset. And this is where the real tracking begins. If you have some specific software titles you're searching for, you can simply search for it in the software section. This will show all the installations across all of our devices that have been tracked in InvGate Insight. So I can search for a popular gaming platform and see all the installations along with the computers that those installations are on. Next, you might want to be alerted when unauthorized software is installed. To do this, you'll set up an automation under Assets and Automations. Here, I've got one configured that will email me anytime a machine has Steam installed on it. Here you can see I'm searching for when the asset name contains Steam, and I'm sending an email to Matt. I'm including the CI name so that I can find it for reference or just click on it if I need to. And you can see that I can add as many titles here as I want. Or maybe it's an or. So you can add in, say, or the software name, contains Visio. So it doesn't have to be just for illegal software or software that's unapproved. Maybe it's software that you're unlicensed for, and you want to make sure people aren't downloading trials or using it on your network unapproved. Another thing you may want to do is be able to tag machines that have unapproved software on them. So for instance, if I can go into assets here, I can do a filter and say, show me where the software title contains Steam. And I'm just going to update that to show me all of the assets that have Steam installed. So there's 47 assets that have Steam installed on them. Now, if I want to save this tag and dynamically add this tag to any machine that gets Steam installed on it, I can simply go to Filters Applied and click on Quick Smart Tag. Here, I'll type in unapproved software, installations, mark it with a quick color, and create. Now, anytime that a machine gets Steam installed on it, it's going to automatically tag those machines. And you can see here I can add other titles as well. So for instance, in that Visio example, I can also do a contains Visio, and you can add any number of titles here that you want. My point is that then you can simply do a search for those tags specifically. If I want to see unapproved software, I can simply click on that tag and it's going to show me all those assets and I can know what's going on. Although software is usually the most frequent shadow IT offender, you probably also want to detect unauthorized technology on your network. For this, you will want to set up Discovery. Discovery will use a simple server or endpoint to scan your network for all devices. Here you can see that I've got a simple proxy server set up, and it's scanning a specific set of ranges, basically my home IP address, ending in 0 to all the way through 24. And you can set up multiple proxy servers, so here are 2 that I've got that are configured already. What this will do is report back any devices that receive traffic on that IP address range and attempt to identify them. So you will need to work with your network team to determine the ranges that need to be scanned. And if you have a large network with lots of devices, you may need to segment by subnet or split up your scans so that they're not inundating your network. You can also work with your network team to then identify those devices and help automate the discovery so that you can keep an eye on your network periodically. When you do find assets, they'll be located in the Assets tab under the Discovery option. Now, here you can see 2 devices that were discovered 4 days ago when I ran my last scan, and I can choose, hey, maybe this is a authentic machine that we need to actually start tracking, and I can convert to an asset, or I can just see the details of what it's discovered here. Here's the IP address that it's getting. Lots of details here that I can populate as I decide to track these assets. And this is just one aspect of InvGate Insight that's designed to make detection and management of applications painless and simple. For more on this topic, subscribe to us on YouTube or discover our solutions by signing up for a trial at try.invgate.com. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you again soon.